What's poppin', everybody? Cerebral54. I'm going to be showing you games with the Venusaur tech deck, the Totem Box Venusaur Shining Legends. Nice little creative deck that I made. And it seems my opponent is going to be playing first. And let's see what happens here. I'm going to be starting with Tapu Lele, which isn't a good thing. But in this deck, maybe it won't be so bad. If we get out Venusaur out quick, then Tapu Lele can actually be a force to be reckoned with. Can only imagine how shit would have been if we used this deck with something like maybe Eviltall GX or, those sorts of Pokemon. Pretty neat. But anyway, and surprise, surprise, of course, I'm going to show you guys a game when I go up against this spread deck with Tapu Koko and Malamar. No doubt Giratina is going to be in here somewhere too. The standard spread deck, I guess it is sort of effective since I see people still running it. And my opponent is going to straight up start with the Shrine already. Thankfully I have my Life Forest already in hand too, so we'll be able to counter that. Won't really be able to take advantage of the healing just yet. I can't really heal Tapu Lele, and I don't have hurt grass dudes. Might as well get that out now that we can. Hopefully he can't get rid of it easily. He doesn't see his stadium quickly enough. Alright, and Nest Ball. Normally I would get like Bulbasaur here just to make sure we have two of our basic Pokemon that we want to evolve. But you know what? I'm going to get Virizion GX because I know that I'm going to use it and I know it's good against these Tapu Kokos and Giratinas. Just basically take care of that Pokemon in one hit, no problem. And I didn't use Cynthia here, as you guys can see, because luckily enough, we already started having Bulbasaur, Venusaur, and the rare candy in hand. So if hopefully my opponent doesn't do shit like Marshadow or Judge or whatever, and I get my dude out like turn 2. And this is going to give us a good little advantage already, having my stage 2 Pokemon out. So my opponent is going to be doing his own setting up. He got the 2 Incase down the previous turn. He grabbed a Malamar here with the Mystery Treasure, and he probably wants to get another Malamar. Uses Ultra Ball, obviously to get the Tapu Lele GX here, the Winky one, the one that winks from the collection box. Great product to get, by the way. I probably should have mentioned this in my channel at some point. He used the Tapu Lele coin. I'm sure it must be from that box in this game. But yeah, you instantly get a Tapu Lele GX. You don't have to worry about pulling it from Guardians Rising or buying it. Really good reprint. But obviously he got Lele to get a supporter. Using Lily in this case, good play. Just draw straight 6 cards. It's good that it discarded the spell tech though. I don't want to see those cards. Nice that he lost one at least. And plays down the Shining Arceus. Wow. A Pokemon you don't see every day. And Arceus in general, a Pokemon that it's almost like literally like a mythical entity in the Pokemon TCG. Only the Arceus, the original Arceus Platinum Booster Box, featured Arceus for the first time. And they're great collectible cards, but they weren't the most competitive deck. And then only got released as promos since half-assed ones at that. And this one is also kind of the same. It has a good like Mr. Mime ability, blocks bench damage, but it's got to be active. My guess, the reason this guy's running it it's because it has a good spread attack too, like stronger Tapu Koko spread attack. He just requires 4 energy as opposed to 2. But with Malamar, he can make it possible. So that's probably why he's running it. Nevertheless, we're going to be doing our own thing here. I don't care about Arceus to be honest, and it only has 130 HP too, so yeah, that's bad. It should have had like 140, 150 since it's Arceus, but they don't do shit like that. Like they gave Zygarde 150 on a basic Pokemon, but they won't do that with Arceus. What the hell? Anyway, so I retreated Tapu Lele GX here. I decided to go the safe route, attach a Grass Energy. Got that with the Net Ball. But we get an Arcite here with Sensitive Blade. Really good. Virizion GX starting to put in the work. And basically all of these just regular basic Pokemon can be easily taken care of with Virizion. I don't have to worry about much. This deck isn't a deck that kind of gets big knockouts too. So it'll be a while before they manage to knock out Virizion GX. I guess the only thing he can really do is pull a big attack with Giratina, I guess, to hasten the process. So he's going to search another Tapu Koko though. Attaches two grass energy, two psychic energies. Arceus has two psychic energies on. So let's see what he can do here. Actually, and he's taking his time, not doing anything, thinking, I suppose, and passes the turn. So I'm not sure if he actually could have attacked and didn't, or he didn't have energies in the discard pile. But my thinking is that he should have had a few, right? Just get them back with Malamar, and then even though you're gonna lose them from Arceus, just perform an attack with Tapu Koko. But I guess he couldn't do it, didn't want to do it. I don't know. I think he must not had enough psychic energies in the discard pile. But anyways, we're gonna get another free knockout basically with Sensitive Blade here. Take care of the Arceus here since I used the supporter. Didn't bench down the Lugia GX because it's not gonna be a Pokemon that I really need in this battle. I mean, uh, the overkill damage that it does, I don't quite need it. I mean, hopefully Virizion GX gets me enough knockouts so we can get the plus with Furamasa, but maybe that's wishful thinking. Uh, that Virizion gets me 5 prizes and shit. But anyways, the thing is that I don't want to play down a GX Pokemon. Eventually, he might get rid of my stadium for another shrine, and then I just get more damage on board my field. Okay, so Giratina comes out, and he's going to use Cynthia. Let's see what you do. I would imagine he's going to start putting the pressure on with Giratina on using its big attack, doing 130. So Psychic Recharge, the third Malamar, came out as well. And of course, you're going to power up Giratina, get that Virizion GX out of the way. It's a big threat right now for my opponent. The Deoxys that I have down, it's not going to be very useful. Giratina isn't weak to Psychic. Not really any Pokemon is weak to Psychic. And since this deck doesn't really use a lot of energy on their Pokemon, it's next to useless. I just wish it had a better, counterattack. That's the problem. The attack in and of itself isn't that great if you're not hitting for weakness. Your opponent needs a lot of energies for that attack to be decent. But it is what it is. We don't have anything that's better as a Psychic tech, so that's why I'm running it. Okay, so let's see here. Attach a grass energy to Furamasa, play down the other Furamasa that I got from the prizes. I healed my Virizion GX here. Very, very good. This way, he won't be able to take care of me with Tapu Koko. And we see the max potion with Cynthia too. So this is actually, yeah, if I didn't attach an energy, I would have definitely healed the Virizion and then played the grass energy on Virizion again. But, we saw the max potion after I used the Cynthia. Question is though, I could probably retreat Virizion, use max potion on it, make sure it's safe, and then attack with Furamasa. We can actually get a knockout with it. But I decided, hey, you know what? Let me just use Sensitive Blade since we used the supporter. Might as well just take advantage of Virizion as much as I can, and later on use Furamasa. Save it, I guess, for its big effect when you only have one prize. But maybe I should have saved. Maybe I should have saved Virizion because it's in that range. Even though I healed it a bit with Life Forest, it has 70 damage on. If my opponent builds up Giratina again, which he can just revive it, build it up, and then attack. Then Virizion dies, and I don't know. I think I would have rather keeping it around, and deny my opponent from getting 2 prizes. But anyway, it is what it is now. No point regretting. We're still in a very good position since I'm at 3 prizes. My opponent hasn't taken anything yet. He got rid of my Life Forest, but it stayed a good while, to be honest. I did make a good use of it, I would say. And the shrine is down again. I think it's about time we start seeing our field blowers. I want to make good use of them. We used 1, so I should only have 1 left. Yeah, I had to get rid of the spell tag there. Okay, and of course my opponent built up Giratina. He's gonna get the knockout here. And it's kind of shitty now because actually I don't have a good Pokemon to take care of this Giratina in one hit. We're gonna have to start getting 2-hit knockouts on these Pokemon now. Maybe I should have actually, instead of powering up for Amasa, I should have been powering up Tapu Lele. If Tapu Lele had like 2 energies on, if I didn't attach them to Amasa those few turns ago, then Lele was going to be able to take care of Giratina in one hit. So I kind of realized that a bit late. Of course, this isn't a deck that I've been using every day for years or anything. So we're kind of learning. I'm going to attach the Poison Barb here and for Amasa. Yeah, debate for a bit, but you know, why not? It's not like getting a few damage counters on Giratina. It's really, it sets it up for a knockout with White Ray anyway. And it is now that we're going to start probably favoring Lele. Let me just use the max potion first. Might be a little bit of a waste to use it right away, but you know what, why not? You never know what might happen. My opponent might decide to use Guzma and then use Giratina on him again. So heal it while we can so that he doesn't get those 2 easy prizes again. And let me get a grass energy here. It makes sense to search another Bulbasaur here to build up another Venusaur since I have the candies in hand too. Make good use of them so that I don't redraw them all the time when I use Cynthia. But the thing is, I really don't want to bench a small little basic Pokemon that he can just, you know, maybe take advantage of. I mean, I'm guessing this deck would be playing the Lele that moves damage counters around. That's like the end purpose of this deck. Put a bunch of damage on and then move them around to small targets, get easy prizes, and win like that. So I don't want to do that. So that's why searching grass energies. But it is what it is. Maybe I was being too, you know, conservative there, thinking too much. So my opponent used Guzma in the end anyway, so maybe it's a good thing that I healed the Lele, pulled that Pokemon, and obviously promote Koko, then go back into Giratina, Shadow Impact 130. At the very least, I'm going to survive here. It's kind of too bad. And you know what? I think since Lele is going to die anyway, might as well just attach the well, I actually don't need to attach a grass energy to take care of it. We can just do it with one. So yeah, if the Giratina was clean, oh well. So I get my knockout here with Lele. Maybe I should have actually, once again, a little misplay on my part. I should have retreated and just taken care of that Giratina with Faramasa, just to sort of deny my opponent from getting prizes, have him needing to use Guzma again if he wants to take care of Lele. Because now that I have the Sky Pillar, Tapu Koko becomes basically useless, can only do 20 damage on the active. So yeah, kind of a misplay on my part. He's going to be able to get the knockout now on Lele. I mean, we're still in a leading position, but you know, my opponent, if he's clever, what he's going to do is he's going to try to use clean attackers that don't have damage counters. If he leaves that Koko there and I take care of it, then Furamasa is going to be doing 180, and he has no hope of winning. I've got 2 of these down. So yeah, kind of a misplay on my part, but you know, will my opponent kind of make the mistake as well? Let's see here. Psychic Recharge. Gonna get those energies on Giratina. And I mean, honestly, if he promotes Giratina, then that's his Pokemon to sort of get a one-shot on Furamasa. I'll be able to get a hit on him too. So no matter what he does, he's kind of fucked in a way. But I think he could have capitalized on my little small mistake there. Let's see if he's going to do that. But no, Flying Flip with Tapu Koko, it seems. So I guess he's going to do the 20 that's basically needed on the Lele, keep the Giratina fresh, but it's basically GG. As soon as I knock out this Tapu Koko with Furamasa, Furamasa can do 180 damage. None of his Pokemon can survive a hit like that. So I basically have game. It's my victory. And my opponent's going to scoop right about now. Just keep adding grass energies with netball, but it doesn't matter. I've got game. White Ray, and my opponent scoops right there. But a nice little game here. Venusaur, Virizion GX Tech, putting in some work. So not bad for our first game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe. Leave a like. Share this with your friends. Sabre 4, and we'll say